The changing climate is exposing Canada's infrastructure to conditions it was not originally designed to withstand. This can reduce its usable lifespan and may expose Canadians that use infrastructure to significant disruptions in their everyday lives. It may also increase risks to the environment, public safety, and health. And what are engineers doing about it? Engineers Canada is doing something about it. They have developed through the Public Infrastructure Engineering Vulnerability Committee a one-day workshop called Adapting Infrastructure to Climate Change. The workshop provides information at both the regional and local level about current and future climate changes and their impacts. It focuses on a standardized methodology to estimate the risks imposed by climate change on infrastructure in your region. The workshop is intended for professionals and decision makers in the fields of engineering, planning, physical sciences, geosciences, and emergency planning. It is also designed to help practitioners involved in the design, operation, maintenance, and management of civil infrastructure at the municipal, provincial, and federal levels. David Lapp, manager of the Vulnerability Committee, explains the importance of participating in these workshops.
We have a number of challenges in trying to deal with climate change. You know, it's the future. We don't know what's going to happen. How is the climate going to change? This is the subject of climate models that are being developed. And as designers, operators, maintainers, we're relying a lot on climatic data. But really, what's happening, as I mentioned, is that historical climate, the use of that data is no longer good enough because it is changing. And if you don't, you could lead to under-designing or over-designing of infrastructure, which is not a good practice anymore, and especially in these times. But we face the challenge that we have inadequate data about the future climate.
The workshop presentations are tailored to meet specific objectives: the principles of risk assessment and the engineering protocol, climate change projections and the impacts in your area, and the application of climate risk assessment to civil infrastructures. The workshop also presents completed case studies of infrastructures in locations across Canada. Studies have been completed in British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, Newfoundland, and Labrador, as well as in the Northwest Territories. More case studies are being developed. The facilitated group sessions held during the workshop demonstrate the steps in the protocol through hands-on, small group exercises, which define the infrastructure components and climate parameters. The exercises are adjusted to suit the expertise and interest of the workshop participants. These one-day educational workshops enable practitioners to understand the complex relationships between climate and civil infrastructure.
Emergency response risks, yes. Hazardous discharges, other issues upstream.
The workshops address the risks that enable the development of well-founded recommendations concerning planning, engineering, operations, and management actions to adapt infrastructure to mitigate these risks. Engineers Canada will be delivering workshops to all 12 engineering licensing bodies in Canada and is now available to present at your next event. For more information on Engineers Canada and the Public Infrastructure Engineering Vulnerability Committee, please visit our website at www.engineerscanada.ca or contact David Lapp at david.lapp@engineerscanada.ca.